Okay, roll camera.
Rolling.
And action. Know-It-All Television, take one. We are here in Langley, British Columbia today, searching for Canada's greatest know-it-all.
Hi, my name's Al Neufeld, and I'm here to nominate my friend Danny Halmo as Canada's greatest know-it-all, and he's right over here.
Oh, sorry about that. Hi. I'm Danny Halmo, and I intend to be Canada's greatest know-it-all. And I think that any know-it-all worth his salt is someone who can wear many different hats. Obviously, it isn't Halloween today, so if I was working on a farm, I could be wearing something like this. But I could also be working at a pizza joint, so maybe I'll be wearing something like this. But I always like to go to stock car races, Indy car races, Formula 1 races. So I like to ride on a bicycle because it's good exercise, good for you, and it's fun. It's an easy way to get around on the infield. But one day I'm riding my bike, and my hat blew off my head. I said, man, this thing needs some downforce. And what better place to get downforce than the front of an Indy car? So I figured if we put one of these up here, maybe it would keep a hat from flying off. So we start off with a bunch of balsa wood prototypes, and you got to make molds, and you got to do all these things. So you end up with something like this, and then maybe you put some stickers on it to make it look like a race car, and then maybe you like the gold, silver, bronze Winner's Circle series. And so you know, final product, something like this, with a wonderful logo that I designed, and you also end up with patents. No know-it-all worth its salt doesn't have a patent, at least one or two, and one or two more pending. And in keeping with our racing theme, another reason I'm a know-it-all is because I just decided I could start writing. And since then, very first thing I ever wrote got published, and it's just kept on coming ever since. There's one about tobacco ads, there's one about trucks, there's one in here about the Super Bowl. We got wrote up about our hospitality on our motorhome, which is our motorhome right here, which is how we became the world's first sponsored race fans. Articles there, then I won a writing contest, and then I got in the zombie movie, and a few other little goodies. There's some of the articles there. This is my greatest achievement, though. This is really something. This was the Katrina-thon. Once the hurricane hit, I lived on top of this transport truck for 5 days. I had my tent, my porta-john, my drum set, and I didn't come down for the 5 days. I filled 6 of these with 107 tons. One man can make a difference in this world. Here's a picture standing on top of 4 skids of pork and beans. A magazine, and I love my little flag with the little heart logo in the middle. Windsor Life did a magazine article on it, and UFO makes up for Vandal, unemployed from Ontario, because I'm originally from Ontario, and by the way, I live in Langley, British Columbia now. And then finally, volunteer appreciation letter from the mayor for volunteering for the summer games. As a racer, I've had a very interesting life. I ended up writing an autobiography about it, One Flew Over the Racer's Nest. This is coming out soon, and be careful with that. And of course, you have to have a screenplay to match, and this here would be my 3-minute know-it-all screenplay. And now I have the paperwork to prove it. Last year, I went back and completed high school. And I got this stupid hat and this funny looking thing. And then I went back to get my set etiquette card so I can work in the film industry. But don't worry about that, guys. I'm not trying to take over your job. I'm trying to work on the other side of the camera, so don't worry about that. And just a little advice for any other potential greatest know-it-alls out there. Know this, I used to work in Toronto. That's my old stomping grounds. Consider yourself warned.